Hi, I'm Saku, and today I will be going over my Inktober, October, more specifically Sketchbook tour. Yes, I know that I'm recording this on December 2nd, and October was a while ago, but I only got this back halfway through November and have just been busy, so I haven't really been able to get to recording this. But I'm excited to get through this. I did start to lose motivation towards the end of it, so the drawings aren't as good towards the end. But I am still really proud of a lot of these in here, and it is the best Inktober that I have ever done. So I chose to do the October prompt from Stormyth. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but go check them out. They're really cool, and I really enjoy doing this prompt. So I did a lot of my different OCs with this, but I'll say each name as we go. This is Eric. It was redesign an old OC, which he was from a very, very, very long time ago. This is really cringe, but from an old Minecraft roleplay that I did with one of my friends. And, you know, I still have old drawings of him, so I redesigned him. And I thought he was really fun. But I really like this drawing specifically because the way I used colors kind of looks how I draw with digital art, which makes me happy because it's really hard to do the same amount that I do with the colors in traditional art as in digital art, and I always like to try to make them look the same, so yeah. Over here is my OC Iris for a coffee shop AU. Her face didn't turn out great, but I do really like how her outfit turned out, and I think it looks really fun. Over here was opposite personality, so I drew my OC Solace, being kind of like shy, and then I went a little crazy on this one where I drew Iris, but if she was insane. Over here was my favorite duo, which actually since then has changed to be probably Iris and Oliver, which are characters that I wrote for my creative writing class, but also turned into OCs. But this drawing just did not really turn out that great, and I wish it was better. I think the nose is definitely too short in this one, and just overall, he doesn't look good. Solus almost looks like a girl, which is not what he's supposed to look like, because he's a guy, so yeah. This was Sunset that I did with Solus. Oh, and I forgot to say with this one, it's Solus and Celios, which are two of my OCs. It was Sunset for this one, and it just didn't really... I didn't like the sketch, and I didn't really have many ideas for it, so it didn't come out really well, but yeah. This was color swapped for my OC Mio. At first, I accidentally started to put her regular hair color down because I actually just wasn't thinking, and I just started to color. So then I had her dye her hair instead, so she has like the roots coming out and then the pink. But the face doesn't look right, which is very sad. I love this one. I spent a lot of time on the line art and it looks really good. But this was magazine cover, which I did my OC Iris again because I was very obsessed with her at this time. And I did Prism, like in Actually Ray's universe, Prism, because I had no clue what to put for the name of it. So, yeah. Over here, it was meme redraw, so I did Miyako, where it's the cookie holding meme, and it's baking my lost best friend into a cookie because I miss him. And yeah, just her holding Solus as a cookie. This one is Angst. I had ideas, but I ended up not having really too much time to work on this, so it ended up being Solus, and there's a lot of lore with him, but he's like kind of mind controlled, so it's just like the eyes of the guy who mind controls him there. This is my OC Satka. I forgot her name for a minute. But I don't like how the coloring came out. It kind of ruined it, and I don't like it. This is Fairy Tale AU, which I drew my OC Mio for, and I think it turned out very cute. This was actually just a pen sketch. I did like the very slightest pose planning with a pencil very lightly, but yeah, just a pen sketch, and I think it turned out pretty good for that. This one on the other hand is a pen sketch that did not turn out good. Also, a lot of these had to be rushed because I was on vacation for part of the time that I was doing this. So this one and, oh yeah, the next one is very, very, very bad. This was OC that dies, and I tried to do something with it, but it just, oh boy, failed. And I just started getting mad because of how bad it looked. And you can see that. Over here was tarot card, and I colored this one also really quickly, so it didn't come out super good, but this is one with my OC Mio. Man, I didn't shade the hair at all on this. And I would have colored these better, but like, I knew it was already December and that I really needed to post this, so I did not spend more time on this. This was drawing your OC as a non-human, and I did Animal Crossing for this, and this is Mio for that. This sketchbook that I was given for the class actually does not have enough pages, so I squashed 2 of these onto the same page of where it's rivals and hairstyle change. So again, I drew Solus and Celios right here, and then over here it was Solus with a hairstyle change, which I have a lot of my friends who compare my OC Solus to Blue Biscuit's OC Hesper, because my digital art is very much inspired by her art. So I drew Solus with Hesper's hair. This was a very quick one that I did that I do not like, but it's Mio if she was a D&D character. This was one that I did very quickly in one of my other classes because I needed to do it for that day for my I did it in my creative writing classes, but this was Celios, where I tried to draw him as a human. I wish this was better, and I would actually really like to revisit the idea of drawing him as a human. And then this one is Iris in the snow, which it's kind of cute, but I don't like it that much. Like, it could have been better. I wish I'd spent more time on it. This one is Family Portrait, which it's Miyako. And this was also a bit more rushed. I almost like it, but it's just not quite there. This is a wanted poster one that I did for Solus, and I hate it so much. It just does not look right at all. Now, for this one, I did someone else's OC. I liked the sketches more than when I lined it and colored it, but I did Blue Biscuit's Hesper, and I did Ray's Apollo, which he's so fun to draw. This is my first time where I drew him and colored him. I've done a lot of other sketches of him before because he's so fun to draw, but the colors didn't turn out right. I'm not a fan. Like, just none of it looks right. I don't like it. Same with Hesper, none of it looks right. These are another one that I colored really quickly, so I didn't think about the colors too much, and I'm sad that they turned out this way. This was a doodle page, so I also did this one in my creative writing class since, it's just doodles, and I drew Iris, and I think this is actually the only time I drew Oliver in here, because as much as they're my favorite duo in concept, because I've written a whole story about them, I haven't actually nailed his design yet. So this is another concept for his design, and I drew Mio right here. Over here was Superhero AU, so I drew Solus, but if he was Spider-Man, because why not? But it was a quick one that I did towards the end because I got really, really behind when I was on vacation, so the last few days that I had to turn this in, I kind of was cramming in a lot of these drawings, so some of them were really quick. This one is Selfie, where I tried to do it, and honestly, wait, I actually can't even tell you which OCs those are. I tried to draw something and I had to cover it because it looked really bad. Animal ears for Solus, and I just don't like it. A lot of these ones for dance that I don't like. And this one is old version meets new. love the concept. The coloring sucks because I did so many of these as quick colorings, because the ones that I wasn't able to color that I did while I was on vacation, I colored at home or in class very quickly. And I love the idea because it's Solus with his old design, and oh, he looks so different now. He used to have like a brownish reddish hair, and then he wore this like really big green jacket, and he's changed a lot. This is with weapon, and Solus uses guns. So this is a pen sketch slash a kind of pen, kind of pencil, but if this was just all pencil and I'd been able to line it, it would have looked a lot better. Because I actually really like this. I think if I redid this digitally, I just would redo this digitally, and I should do that soon. This is crossover because it was my OC Sayaka, which this drawing genuinely is so much better than this one. This one I spent more time on, and yet it sucks compared to this, which was a very quick doodle, and I love it. But it was crossover, and she is kind of like my Demon Slayer OC, and I wanted to draw her next to Doma. I honestly don't even know why, but Doma is right there, but the body sucked, so he got a stick figure body. And now, depressingly, this is the last one that I did not have time to finish. I started something underneath and I put sticky notes on top of it in hopes that I would actually just take these off and revisit that, but I never did. And that is the end. I did a little sticky note, like the end, and yeah. I hope you guys are able to enjoy it. The drawings definitely decreased their quality by the end of it, but I was very rushed, and I'm hoping that I'll just do Inktober in advance next year, because I had so much inspiration when I started this, but then because of lack of time and pressure, I lost that inspiration and just didn't get to make a lot of these the way I would hope. So I'm hoping that it'll be better quality next year, but this is by far my favorite that I have ever done. And thank you for watching. Bye!